right, Coach, can you give us your opening thoughts on tonight's game against Grand Valley?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank, Coach Matt for bringing their team into Big Rapids and playing. I thought their team played exceedingly well. I thought they were well prepared. I thought they had a game plan coming in, and I thought they stuck to that game plan really well. And through it was only 1-0 at the end of one, and I don't know what the score was at the end of two, but I thought that they hung tight and played really hard. And anyway, I got a lot of respect for their players. As club players, they're playing it for the love of the sport. You could tell that, and I was impressed with their effort. I was impressed with our guys. I thought, we started the game. We got to the game late. I thought, in that, we were a little bit off through the first, and then I could feel us playing better and better in the second. And then my hats off to our guys because I thought we played an exceptional third period.
And as you mentioned, and Coach K mentioned this in his intermission report as well, you guys did start off slow. What shifted, what changed that, kind of got the guys in gear and really shifted the pace of the game?
I don't know that anything really changed dramatically. I think one of the things that occurred though is early on I thought we were trying to, and we've been guilty of that this season. We've overhandled pucks at times and made ill-advised passes, tried to get a little too cute at times. And I think when we simplified our game and kind of dummied it down, we played much better. But early on, I thought, we're trying to do too much, and that happens at home a lot of times. It seems like on the road that's a little different. You're more locked in and you keep it simple. But when you're playing these games at home and you have a nice crowd, I think sometimes you try to put on a show, and the real show is just playing a good solid game. But I had the hope that this would be a good game. It was really a good for us in terms of it gave us a purpose to practice all week. Knowing we had a game on Friday, and then this was way better than having a Friday, a fifth practice in a row on a week. This was way better. I thought the Grand Valley players did a good job of pushing us and making it a very competitive type game.
I know your sole focus is the Ferris State Bulldog team, but Grand Valley coming in, being a club team, how do you feel that they've played against you guys?
Yeah, I think I covered that earlier in that I thought they played really well. I thought they played hard. Thought they played to their systems. Anyway, and another purpose for this game was to see if we can stir some interest in the Grand Rapids area and getting a Division I program, specifically at Grand Valley. I think that would be a heck of a place to have a Division I program. All the players there in the area. You've got the Griffins. Hockey on the west side of the state's on the rise. You got Fox Motors now, plus all the good high school teams in the area and all the youth hockey. And it's not just there; it's in Muskegon, Kalamazoo. You work your way right up 131 to Big Rapids, Rockford, Cadillac, Traverse City. You're seeing it. You got hockey at Ludington now. We got a player on our team from Ludington. So hockey's really growing, and specifically on the west side of the state. And I think having a metropolitan area like that it'd be a home run to have a Division I hockey program, and we would certainly welcome it.
Playing against or being an exhibition game, it has potential for you guys to put in players that you normally don't put in, or switch up lines the way you normally wouldn't see. How do you think that you've switched up your lines coming into tonight, and what's the outlook coming out of tonight's game?
Yeah, it did give us a chance to kind of tinker around a little bit, but we didn't do too much. We played it pretty straight up. If it allowed us to dress more players, which is good. It allowed us to get Drew Cooper into a game. He's been out with an injury for a while, so now he got a taste of a game before we turn around and play at Northern. I think that's beneficial for him. It also gave us a chance to rest. We got a couple guys, very, very minor, but we rested Branchow and Schulteis, and obviously, if it were league games and so forth, they had been in the lineup, and then Badal as well. So we were able to get them out of the lineup and give them a chance to heal and hopefully get them back next weekend.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Great. Thanks, guys.